Hey guys, and what is this? 2 videos in 1 week? Well, you know it's football season, baby! Alright, so the unofficial depth chart came out late last night, so obviously I'm doing a video to that. But before I get started, I just want to say thanks to the people who left a comment on my video on Friday, because I just talked about how I was feeling at the time, and you guys, just the fact that some of you just like to hear a perspective on the 49ers from someone who's not in America is enough for me to carry on doing it. So guys, thank you for leaving those comments. I really do appreciate that. You know, I'm not trying to become a YouTuber. I'm just here just to talk about football, in particular the 49ers. And that's what we're going to do. So yeah, as I was saying, the unofficial depth chart. Do you know what makes me laugh about these teams, all the teams including ours, is they say don't pay attention to these depth charts, but then they send out these tweets on social media, you know, or even Facebook, and they say, click the link to see our unofficial depth chart. If you're telling us not to pay attention to it, don't tell us to freaking click it. But anyway, the 49ers one was released, and I'm just going to go through it right now, and yeah, let's get some thoughts on this. Alright, so we're going to start with the offense. By the way, if you want to see the depth chart that I'm looking at, I'll leave a link to the article in the description. If it's the wrong one, feel free to hate on me, but hopefully it isn't. But yeah, let's get started. So obviously, let's start with the offensive line. We've got left tackle Joe Staley. They've got left guard Joshua Garnett, but that can't be true at the minute because he's injured. So it's probably going to be Zane Beadles because he's the second string according to this. So, but maybe when Joshua Garnett comes back, then I'm assuming he's going to take maybe the lead role. Who knows? But yeah, Joe Staley left tackle. Again, Zane Beadles left guard. They've got Daniel Kilgore as starting centre ahead of Jeremy Zuta, which is an interesting one. Brandon Fusco at right guard, the former Viking, and Trent Brown. By the way, I love Trent Brown. I think Trent Brown is a beast. The way he stepped up is amazing, and the guy is huge. That is one big man. So yeah, love it. Alright, so wide receivers, again I touched on this on Friday, we've got Pierre Garçon and Marcus Goodwin, followed by Jeremy Curley, Aldrich Robinson, Trent Taylor, Victor Bolden, and then like 6 others like Smelter, yeah, DeAndre Carter, Lewis Murphy, and so on. But yeah, they're our main receiver corps by the looks of it so far. Tight ends, we've got Vance McDonald ahead of George Kittle, then Logan Paulson, Garrett Selleck, Blake Bell, and Cole. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that name, sorry. So yeah, there are tight ends, and then running back, of course, it's going to be Carlos Hyde. Again, I mentioned that a lot on Friday, I think. Then Tim Hightower, Joe Williams, and then Capri Bibbs, Matt Breida. By the way, I've been hearing a lot of hype about this Matt Breida guy, this undrafted rookie. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see what that kid can do. But yeah, Carlos Hyde, as expected, followed by Tim Hightower. Apparently Tim Hightower's been dealing with an injury lately, so might get to see a lot of Joe Williams on Friday, which I can't wait. Obviously fullback, Kyle Juszczyk, followed by Tyler McCloskey. Didn't even know he was on the team. Brian Hoyer. Yeah, Brian Hoyer starting quarterback, followed by Matt Barkley, CJ Beathard, and Nick Mullins. So there's our starting offense, or unofficial depth chart for the offense anyway, going into Friday's preseason game against the Chiefs. Which, by the way, before I move on to the defense, I probably will do like a post reaction video to that preseason game. But the problem is though, it kicks off at 3 o'clock in the morning over here. So I'm not staying awake all night for that. No offense, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love my Niners, but I am not staying awake all night for a preseason game. So I'll probably have to just get up the next day, Saturday morning, and watch the highlights, and then maybe do like a video on it and just react to it. So yeah, I won't be able to react to the whole game, but I'll try and watch as much footage of it as I can, so I can have something decent to talk about. But yeah, anyway, moving on to the defense. So left defensive ends, we've got Eric Armstead, Elvis Dumerville, and then Aaron Lynch. Aaron Lynch is 3rd on this depth chart. Wow. And then Ronald Blair is 4th. That's the left defensive end anyway. Defensive tackles are Earl Mitchell, DeForest Buckner, Quinton Dahl, Chris Jones, DJ Jones, and Noble. I'm not even going to pronounce that second name. Right defensive end, we've got Tank Carradine ahead of Solomon Thomas. That is an interesting one. But I guess, you know, Tank Carradine did come from a 4-3 defense. Obviously, when we brought him in, we were running the 3-4, and he didn't really gel with it. So yeah, we'll see how that plays out. Then we've got strong side linebacker. We've got Ahmad Brooks ahead of Eli Harold. Even though I've stated before I'd rather have Eli Harold, but whatever. Dakota Watson, and Peter, that I can't pronounce that second name, the guy who we drafted, he's 4th. Middle linebacker is Navarro Bowman, Brock Coyle, someone else, and then Jason Diamachi, who we'll see what happens there. Weak side linebacker, Reuben Foster, Ray Armstrong, and then Austin Calitro, who's the guy that we brought in after we placed Malcolm Smith on IR, which I was gutted to hear about when I woke up and seen that. But, you know, a lot of people were saying maybe we should cut him, but I think his cap hit would be too high, so maybe we can get him back next year stronger, better than ever. But something tells me he isn't going to work out, because he didn't work out in Oakland, really. And I just don't think he's going to work out with us. So we'll thrust Reuben Foster into the starting lineup, which is good news. So yeah, let's see what Reuben Foster can do on Friday. I can't wait to see that kid in action when I watch the highlights. And then cornerback, Rashard Robinson, Dante Johnson, which is what I talked about in my cornerback video if you watched that, so that's going as I expected. Kwan Williams, Kenneth Reza, whatever. Prince Charles Awora, Akello Weatherspoon, Will Redmond, Will Davis, and Adrian Colburn. They're our cornerbacks. And then obviously free safety is Jimmy Ward. That's if he's active, as he should be, I think. Vinny Sunseri and Lorenzo Jerome are the free safeties, and then strong safety is Eric Reed, Jaquowski Tart, Don Jones, and Chancellor James. And there's our unofficial depth chart going into Friday's preseason game. For all you special team lovers out there, I'll go through the special teams. Bradley Pinion, obvious punter. Kicker, Robbie Gould, obviously. Holder, wow, it's actually got the holder on here. Bradley Pinion, again, no brainer. Punt returner is going to be Jeremy Curley. Kick returner is going to be Raheem Moistert. Sorry, name shite. And then obviously long snapper is Kyle Nelson. So yeah, there's our unofficial depth chart. I'll leave a link to this in the description. My overall thoughts on it is it looks good. A few surprises. Vance McDonald for one, considering he's a potential candidate to be cut. Daniel Kilgore ahead of Jeremy Zutar, but maybe there's a reason behind that, because why would the Ravens trade Zutar coming off a Pro Bowl season? So okay, fair enough. It's still a bit of a surprise, but okay. Who else is a bit of a surprise? I'm not going to talk about the quarterbacks. I've made me point clear on Brian Hoyer. I don't want there. Yeah, left defensive end. I'm surprised. Armstead. I don't think Armstead is going to be a good defensive end. I don't think he's fast enough. I think if you run any of those pitch plays or toss plays to his side, I don't think he's got the speed or anything to contain that edge. Then followed by Elvis Dumerville and Aaron Lynch. And Aaron Lynch is third, which is surprising. Defensive tackles are as expected. And right defensive end, Tank Carradine ahead of Solomon Thomas. Not too sure the reason behind that, but okay, whatever. Ahmad Brooks again ahead of Eli Harold. Again, I've said it before, I'd rather have Eli Harold start. I think he's more athletic and the better option. Bowman, obvious. Reuben Foster, great. So yeah, a few surprises, a few non-surprises. It looks pretty much as expected. So yeah, that's going to be the depth chart or the lineup going into the preseason game anyway on Friday. So I can't wait to see how it unfolds. Please, no more injuries. I hope Joshua Garnett isn't out too long, and it sucks that we've lost Malcolm Smith, but it is what it is. So yeah, guys, that's the unofficial depth chart going into the final preseason game. What do you guys think? Do you think it's wrong? Do you think it's right? Some positions you reckon we should start? Please let me know. Guys, cannot wait for Friday. Like I said, or should I say Saturday morning when I watch the highlights. I will be doing the 49ers news recap. I'll try and do a few more videos during the week as well if I can, providing I've got something to talk about like this. If not, then I'll try and find something. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for your support from the last video. I really appreciate that, and I'll see you for the next video.